paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
And welcome back, everyone. We're walking off screen.
Howdy, guys.
Okay, so earlier in this series, can we call it a series? Earlier in the game, you were talking about PAX and your Boston trip, but you ended up going there in the middle of a snowstorm, like the idiot you are.
We didn't go in the middle of a snowstorm.
Okay.
A snowstorm happened to happen at the end of our trip. We were originally going to fly back home Tuesday at about noonish. And then Monday night, we got an email from JetBlue saying, hey, your flight's been canceled. Sorry, there's a snowstorm, y'all. Got a deal.
Did they at least give you some sort of compensation for it, like refund your flight, or?
They let us rebook it without any issues.
Okay, yeah, because I found that entirely depends on who you book through. Like,
yes.
JetBlue is pretty good about it.
JetBlue is awesome. I love JetBlue.
I've only had a problem with JetBlue once, and I think I've already talked about that somewhere on the channel, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But yeah, so your flight got
canceled because there was a snowstorm. I can't exactly blame them. So we got stuck in Boston a day longer than we had originally planned. Luckily, we have local friends in Boston, and they let us hang out for the day. Excuse me. So our replacement flight was supposed to be Wednesday at noonish. We got up early we ended up leaving our friend's house at 9:15ish to get to Boston Logan.
I had a feeling there'd be something like that in there.
Yep, to get to Boston Logan pretty early because Boston security, based on our previous experience...
It's an international airport as well.
Based on our previous experience, Boston security took a little longer than other places.
It's Cody!
Not necessarily saying they're bad security people, they just have a lot more people.
Oh, yeah.
And they're a bit more careful because of everything that's happened in Boston in the previous years. Oh, good, another timer. So we gave ourselves plenty of time to deal with Boston Logan security. We get there, we get through security, and it was a breeze. We were through security in like 10 minutes. It was ridiculous.
I've noticed that security takes no time at all when you
plan for it.
When you're like, oh, I'm going to need extra time to get through this security, so I just... Okay.
But yeah, we get through security in record time, and then we get an email as we're putting our shoes back on and recollecting ourselves after security, saying, oh no, your flight's been delayed by an hour.
Of course it has.
So not only are we 3 hours early for our flight time, it's then pushed back an hour, so we have to kill 4 hours at the airport. Which, it's not a big issue, and Boston Logan has a lot of really nice food options. We had Wahlburgers. It's a chain up in Massachusetts.
I've got family that's in and around New England, so yeah. I am aware of...
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, the actor, his family are big supporter. I'm losing the word. They're
not
big
patrons, but no, patron is the word. Yeah.
Yes, of Wahlburgers, and they have really good burgers. They're really damn good. So we killed some time there, and then we got another email saying, hey, we're delaying your flight again. Then we got another email, we're delaying your flight again.
Yeah, I was kind of like, because I saw the Facebook, I died. Granted, I only had like
8 seconds.
I don't know if that's just survive this long, or... Oh, okay, it is. It's totally, I need to survive until...
Yes. So you almost made it.
Okay. All right, that's different than, I have to kill all these guys in 2 minutes, because that's what I was afraid of.
But yeah, flight was originally scheduled to leave at about 12:15 on Wednesday. And at 12:15 on Wednesday, we at that point we knew that it was going to be delayed, but not everyone that got there did, I'm sure. So the people at the desks made an announcement. Your flight the plane's coming from New Jersey, and they're still boarding in New Jersey. So, yeah, they aren't even here yet. Once they get here, we'll let you know, and we'll get you gone as soon as we can.
I am hating these guys right now.
They're such dickbags. But it was originally supposed to leave at 12:15. We ended up boarding the plane, excuse me, around like 2:30, 2:45-ish. And we didn't even take off until like 3 or 3:30. It was a significant delay, and it was a pain in the butt, but it wasn't a problem. They kept us well informed.
I just picked up a Yoda, and I have no clue what it does.
Looks like invincibility while you had that loop around your feet, which is now gone.
You know, that would have been something to communicate with me, as opposed to just, you know, I picked up a Yoda. Yay! What's the Yoda do? Because now I'm dead because I didn't know what the Yoda did.
But yeah, overall, it wasn't a bad trip at all. There were some issues, obviously.
Because in previous years, you guys have taken the train, and I learned that you guys were going, like, yeah, Chris informs me when he's going away so we can make plans around it for the channel. We know what we're doing sometimes on here. No, obviously not in this game, but...
And when we found out that our...
I get beat up even in my cutscenes. That's lovely.
When we found out that our original flight was canceled, we did look into train tickets to get home. But they wanted $300 a head for tickets, and that wasn't worth it. Not for 3 people.
Well, I suppose if you could have gotten JetBlue to refund the cost of your tickets.
The tickets were only about $120 a person.
Because you probably bought them early enough in advance?
Yeah,
right.
Very much so.
Okay, yeah. Because, you know, taking a train to Boston is not bad. It's time-consuming-ish.
The biggest problem that...
Buying more for you.
Yeah. The biggest problem that I'm sure everyone was having was all of the flights that had been canceled for...
Yeah.
In case you viewers aren't aware, PAX is a pretty fucking big convention. It's huge. And people come from all over the US and several other countries. So there were lots of people who were trying to fly home and get out of Boston.
So he's the dickbag that taught them the
spinny spins.
Yep.
But yeah, there were all kinds of flights that needed to get rebooked, all kinds of last-minute train tickets that got bought. And we have a couple friends who were able to get train tickets early enough that they were not $300 a head. But by the time we looked into purchasing them, all of the cheap seats were gone, and all that was left was the expensive bullshit. And at that point...
Oh, he's a cheaty McCheat pants.
At that point, it wasn't worth that much money because we had local friends. If we had to buy another night at the hotel, it might have been a different story. But since we had local friends that let us stay at their place for free, we could rebook the flight without any issues. We ended up not able to use the website to rebook the flight just because so many people were doing it. It was taking a million years.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem whenever there's one of those massive delays. Oh, I thought he looked like he was running away for a second. I was like, oh, I gotta go.
So we ended up physically calling them instead and talking to a live person.
What? They exist?
They do. And being the people that we are, we were kind and we were courteous to the person on the other end of the phone.
You can't do that. That's how you...
2 out of the 3 people that were on this trip work in a call center, so we understand. But we know that it's not their fault, so we're not going to be dickbags to them. And I think the woman we spoke to, I think her name was Jenny or Jennifer or something along those lines. And she busted her butt for us. It was awesome. Not only did she get us 3 seats on the same flight to get home, she got us 3 adjacent seats on the flight to get back home.
That's pretty cool. Like, it's
The day after the original flight was scheduled, so it wasn't even that big a delay.
So, I mean, because up, down, up, down. Oh, yeah. See what he's gone super bullshit on me.
Yep.
I don't even. Okay, haha. 1, 2, 3, and I can block. I think this is a down. Nope, that's an up. Ow. Okay. Hi. That's just he blocks and runs away.
Yes. Up, down, up, down,
down,
up, down, up.
Yeah, sorry. Like, I know I'm not adding a lot to this conversation right now, but
you're trying to pay attention to this bullshit. I completely understand.
Which, this is actually pretty cool as far as a fight, like, dynamic as far as a fight goes. The fact that he has these multiple different attack animations that you need to pay attention to, because
up, down, up, down, up. I also feel that part of it may be just a minor delay just from the controller to the system.
I'm not actually experiencing any sort of delay. It's just what happened is he seems to have 3 different phases of attacks, and I got used to the first 2, and then he added those additional ones. I was like, shit, because he started them, and they use a similar attack system to what he had before. But so apparently the moral of Chris's story is don't be a dick to people on the phone.
Yup.
So you have unlocked a new force move, Yoda's teaching.
LNR and then B. 50% of your focus meter gets eaten.
Okay, but what's it do?
Probably damage.
The Utapu Cliffs. Commander Cody.
Yes, sir.
The time has come. Execute Order 66. Do it.
It will be done, my lord. Execute Order 66. Our new targets are the Jedi.
We got them on the run. Finish them off. Commander, shoot them. It's an order.
Blast him!
What? This time? They're shooting at me? Oh no! I need to run.
So you can destroy all the Jedis.
I'm trying to get my focus meter up so that I can see what Yoda's teaching does before we...
You are at the 50% mark.
I want to get slightly higher because some of these things, that they aren't always... It's like, it consumes 50%, but you need to have the full meter to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait till I have the full meter, and then I will activate it. Boop. And since it's easy enough to get full meter...
Yep.
Because every time I heal, I get a little more meter.
Yep. Hey, look, full meter.
Okay, so it was
LNR
plus
and then B.
Oh, Yoda's teaching is to spin around like a top.
Spinny, spin, spin!
Okay, and it doesn't require that I... Oh, Bacta tanks.
Yay!
Okay, so Order 66. The thing is, I don't... all I remember from
Wall Turkey. Or Wall Bacta.
It's Wall Turkey. We may claim that it's Bacta, but it's Wall Turkey. But when Order 66 went off in the movie, wasn't... Obi-Wan was just, shot down on his bike or something? I don't remember what happened to... or was there, no clone troopers nearby? I don't remember Order 66 affecting Obi-Wan himself that much.
I think if I remember correctly, he was on some kind of a ship, and they just shot it down.
But it was he was in his starfighter because he was getting ready to, or he was on a speeder. He was on a vehicle, and they shot him down. But because he's a hero, they never checked for the body.
Yep.
And that's how it goes. Okay, so I feel that we've experienced a good chunk of this game. At least for the purposes of May the Force month.
Absolutely.
So,
oh goody.
Yay. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned for other things that are on May the Force. And maybe we'll pick this up again later at some point. I don't know. I'm apparently dying.
Missiles and stunlocks and bullshit, oh my.
Slow down time. Beat you up. Yeah, this.
Oh, good. He's got a flamethrower.
Ow. Okay, I'm dead. Obi-Wan died. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
What the fuck are we gonna do now?
We'll play something else later.
Oh, okay, that's right. Bye, everyone.
Later.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't change it.